My name is Steve Sparrow. I'm 24 years old and I come from the United Kingdom. And I'm running for AIESEC International, Vice President for Product Development.
My journey till this point started way back in 1987, in the East Midlands in England, in a small village called Welford, which is where I grew up. Whilst growing up, I developed a number of different passions in life. Firstly, my passion for reggae music, and in particular, an artist I'm sure you'll all have heard of, called Bob Marley. Another one of my biggest passions in life is extreme sports. At the age of 18, I did the third highest bungee jump in the world, and also for some reason decided to throw myself out of a plane skydiving. But probably my favourite extreme sport is downhill skiing. I also love to travel, and have been fortunate enough to visit 28 different countries across the world, exploring new cultures and finding myself in all sorts of interesting situations. Unlike Pinocchio, honesty is the most important value in my life. I also value family and friendship, and believe that positivity is the key to progress in life.
So why am I running for AIESEC International? First and foremost, I believe in what AIESEC stands for. I believe in the AIESEC's model for global change. I believe that by providing a group of young people with diverse leadership and management experiences, by providing young people with a set of exchange experiences which facilitate cross-cultural understanding, and doing both of these in a global environment where you connect young people, put them in a space where they can share ideas and their passions for what they want the world to be, we can actually create agents of positive change. This is the impact that we can have on the world, and this is why I'm applying for AIESEC International. A unique perspective to the team, a perspective which is formed from my experiences both within and outside of AIESEC. I hope this perspective can help the team to find solutions with the global network to the challenges that AIESEC is currently facing. The second thing I'd like to bring is my ability as a communicator, to communicate and message the ideas that we have to the rest of the AIESEC network, but also to organisations outside of AIESEC, so that they can have an understanding of the impact that we're trying to create in the world. Firstly, I want the opportunity to build strategic partnership with other youth organisations. I think for the 12-13 term, building partnerships with other youth organisations is the best way we can add value to our current programmes. Secondly, I'm a passionate believer in the quality of the experience we provide, and I'd love the opportunity to work on that experience through evolving our current programmes and through innovating around our current methods of delivery. I think that if we have new structures, we can actually enable a more accessible AIESEC experience to more young people. Finally, I want the opportunity to work with alumni, as I think they're the key to our past and also the link to our future, enabling us to understand both the direct and indirect impact that we have on the world. Before we look to make changes in our programs, I think we need to clearly understand the objective that we're trying to achieve within each program. For each individual entity, that might mean focusing on quality for some programs, and for others it might mean quantity. The point is each entity knows which growth model that they should follow. We should also be sure not to lose sight of what our competitive advantage is as an experienced provider. The first set of changes we need to make are focused around adding value to our current programs. I think we need to identify key organisations within our external environment that we can learn from and that we can pool resources with. The second thing we need to do is to integrate the new Net Promoter Score system, enabling us to catch real-time data and provide responses to people whilst they're having their experience. We also need to use this data to have evaluation and feedback methods, allowing us to again improve the added value of our experience. We also need to look at changing our processes so that they can become more scalable, and with this we need to change our structures. We also need to look at how we communicate the programs, not only externally but internally within AIESEC, so that we have a clearer understanding of the value that each program is trying to provide. Finally, we need to look at the minimum level of resource which is needed per program. This might be financial. Overall, making these changes will allow us to have a more accessible, user-driven core experience. To provide more value to our current customers, we'll create a larger pool of promoters who will increase our reputation in the external environment, enabling us to have a strong brand for providing an experiential leadership development experience. In addition to adding value to our current customers through changes in programs, if we're looking to engage more young people, I think we need to look at how we invite young people to join our AIESEC community. For me, this means looking at creating an associate program and an associate platform in the EWA phase, potentially through the development of a new brand. This will enable us to increase our reach whilst also focusing on having and maintaining core performance in the AIESEC experience we offer in the ELD phase. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video application. My name is Sparrow and I'm applying for AIESEC International Vice President for Product Development.